Welcome! My name is Sydney Metter and I am a fangirl. Hey guys, so we all have a favorite Disney princess, right? I mean, come on, it's pretty much the most important question about yourself that anyone could ever ask. Right? So who's your favorite Disney princess, Sydney? Well, thank you for asking, Sydney. My favorite Disney princess is Mulan, because she is a badass motherfucker. Guys, I love Mulan like more than anything else in the entire world. She is amazing. To this day, I can't watch that movie without crying hysterically like a 5-year-old. And I watch that movie a lot. Oh my god, am I a loser? No, because Mulan is awesome, and anyone who doesn't think so is just wrong. I'm kidding, it's okay to have an opinion if it's different than mine, it's cool. But a life where Mulan is your favorite Disney princess is pretty damn hard. For example, when you walk into Hot Topic, there is a huge section of Disney merchandise. They've got The Little Mermaid, they've got Aladdin, they've got Alice in Wonderland, they've got Beauty and the Beast. But where's the Mulan? Huh? Where's the Mulan? It's not there, that's where it is. Hashtag Mulan deserves better. She saved an entire nation. What other Disney princess has ever done that? I mean, Disney princesses didn't even have a personality till like the 80s. So let's talk about this. Why Mulan is awesome, why she deserves better, and why she should have the entire section at the Disney store. Okay, no, she shouldn't have the entire section because, like, I really like a lot of that merchandise, but also she should have a section. But here's my main problem. Frozen came out a couple years ago, and a lot of the things that a lot of people praise it for actually applied to Mulan like 2 decades earlier. I mean, I like Frozen, but everyone is all like, oh, they don't need a prince to save them. That's so, like, unique and original. I'm pretty sure Mulan saved Li Shang's life at least twice. And then they're all like, oh, Elsa doesn't fit into society's norms. That's so unique and original. Okay, Mulan lived in a society where women were just there to be wives and bear children. And on top of needing to do that, society told them they had to be graceful and beautiful and thin and elegant. That's funny. People are still telling us that in 2016. Wow! But Mulan is not graceful or elegant. She looks at things from a different perspective, and she is not afraid to be who she is. And yes, sometimes that could get her in trouble because she is a major klutz, but we have all been there. Guys, Mulan is so brave, you know? She risked her life to save her father so he wouldn't have to go to war. So let's talk about this for a second. Mulan is a 16-year-old girl who is actually risking her life to save her father. Only fandom I need. You know what? I'm 18 and I would never ever have the courage to do that. I would want to. I'd like to say I would have the courage to do that, but I wouldn't. And she sings that song Reflection. Oh my god. That song. Who doesn't relate to that song? Mulan just sees things from a different perspective. I mean, when she retrieved that arrow, she was able to look at those weights not as something that were weighing her down, but something that could help her get to the top. That's a great perspective to have. I mean, I wish I could do that. Look at the things in life that seem negative or seem problematic and let that be your guide to getting somewhere better. She was able to do that. And you know what else we see the entire movie? Mulan is constantly looking at the little guy. Or you know what? More specifically, the little girl. In the beginning, when she's going to meet the matchmaker, there's a scene where these 2 little boys are picking on this little girl and they stole her doll or her toy or something, and she grabs it and gives it back. Everyone else walked past. Everyone else thought, whatever. but she saw that this little girl was being treated poorly, and she wasn't gonna just sit back and take it. And then later in the movie, when they find that entire village destroyed and the entire Chinese army devastated, she saw that little doll and thought of that little girl. When Li Shang was putting his sword in the ground and making a little shrine for his father who had just died, which obviously should have been his main concern at that moment, Mulan put the doll there. I mean, let's think about this. This was a way to acknowledge the deaths of people that had fought and died, or just people that were high up in ranks in the military. No one was really thinking about all those innocent people that lost their lives, especially the girls. But Mulan took that doll and placed it on the sword because she acknowledged that that little girl's life was just as important as the men. Guys, this is pretty much the most feminist Disney movie of all time. It should be acknowledged. Another part I love is at the end of the movie where the guys dress up as women to get into the castle. Because I feel like there's usually a huge double standard there, you know? Like, girls can wear jeans and cut their hair short. That was a Madonna reference if anyone didn't get it. But when guys want to do things that are stereotypically for women, they get mocked. Like, for example, crying. Guys literally get mocked for crying. What is this world? But now we're gonna talk about my absolute favorite part of the entire movie. Okay, my favorite part of this movie is when Mulan is on the roof with Shan Yu and she disarms him with her fan. Guys, this fan has been used throughout the movie as a symbol of femininity, and she uses that to her advantage. I mean, Shan Yu's all like, "Ooh, I guess you're out of ideas," and she's like, "Haha, not quite," because she has a fan. What this movie is saying is that it's because she was a woman that she was able to defeat this guy. So many action movies nowadays, usually directed by men, feature women that talk like men and act like men and dress like men, and it's the more masculine they get, the stronger we're supposed to see them. I mean, this movie from the 90s is showing a girl who has retrieved an arrow when none of the other guys in her camp could. She defeated the entire Hun army instead of just getting the leader, which none of the other guys thought of doing. And now she's defeating the leader when Li Shang, the guy, her love interest, is unconscious on the ground. She is defeating this guy with a fan. So even though she dresses up as a man for most of this movie, the whole point of the movie is that women have their own strengths. That you don't need to be masculine or tough to be strong and to be brave, because women can be those things too. So props to Mulan, because she was way ahead of the curve and she still is underappreciated for it. So let's give Mulan some love. Please, for everyone's sake, I want to be able to walk into Hot Topic or the Disney store or anywhere else that sells Disney merchandise and see an entire section dedicated to Mulan. Because this movie has so many lessons that everyone in society should hear. And honestly, my kids are gonna grow up watching the hell out of this movie because there are so many good things you can learn from it. So that's the end of my video. Sorry if it was kind of preachy and didn't really have any structure whatsoever, but I don't know. I just really like Mulan, and I think that she deserves more I just really like Mulan, and I think she deserves more representation in society. But anyways, give this video a big thumbs up if you want to give Mulan some love, and also put down in the comments who your favorite Disney princess is and why, because I really want to hear from you guys. I love all the Disney princesses, and I think that they're all amazing in different ways, which is what I love, that they all have different personalities and different strengths and weaknesses, so put that down in the comments. And also, if you like what I have to say and you want to hear more, make sure to hit subscribe below, and I make videos every week. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts!